Have you ever worked on a project that felt like a massive, slow-moving ship? You spent months planning, and by the time you finally launch, you realize the market has shifted or the customer needs have changed. You shipped late, the client saw for the first time at launch, and asked for changes you could have made in 2 weeks. Scrum exists so that never happens again. One of the most popular ways to put Agile into practice is through Scrum. Think of Scrum as a framework for managing work that is too complex to predict. Instead of long, rigid timelines, you work in sprints. These are usually 2 to 4 week cycles where your team focuses on a specific set of features. It creates a rhythm, a sense of urgency, and most importantly, it allows the team to deliver usable code much faster. The process starts with the product backlog. This is essentially a giant to-do list of every feature, fix, and improvement the product needs. But here's the key, it's never finished. It's a living document that changes as you learn more about your users. At the start of every sprint, the team has a sprint planning session. They look at the top of the backlog and decide exactly how much they can realistically finish in the next few weeks. That becomes their sprint backlog. To keep everyone aligned, the team holds daily stand-ups. This is a quick 15-minute check-in. It's a way for the team to sync up. Teams typically use 3 questions at the starting point. What did I do yesterday? What am I doing today? And is anything blocking me? By identifying blockers early, you can prevent small technical glitches from turning into a week-long delay. At the end of the sprint, you have a sprint review. This is where the team shows off what they built to the stakeholders. It's a moment of transparency that gives you immediate feedback. If a feature isn't working the way the customer expected, you find out now instead of 6 months from now. Then you take that feedback and use it to update the product backlog for the next cycle. This constant loop of inspect and adapt is what makes project management in Scrum so powerful. As you master this framework, you'll find that Scrum Master's role is critical. They help the team become self-organized, which means the people doing the work are the ones deciding how best to do it. That's the shift Scrum makes. You're building a team that catches problems early and delivers faster because of it. For more Agile and Scrum tips, check out the link in the description. Follow for more and enroll in the Agile software development course on Coursera to start speeding up your releases.